welcome, I guess. Opportunity to check out Unbound Prototype going through Clash. And of his teammates, I've played with Guaranteed Winner before. Garen, as in... Yeah, I used to say he started. But the rest I have not, and I obviously don't know these. Please no bully banana. What? All right, I guess that's who he's going to be against in the jungle. Wow, and that's midline. So we're sort of getting some similarity here. And I can see some Morgana play. So I don't know Fulcal, as I had mentioned before, but I'm Morgana is like my permaban because she's just the ultimate support counter pick, and so I'm kind of curious. I love the good player in the mid lane, but sometimes Swain is support, so a little difficult to protect. I assume Poppy top lane. Indeed, Poppy has teleport. Conqueror Swain. I'm going to assume Morg support. Difficult to be sure. Predator, Conqueror. Grasp Poppy. So, hard for me to really estimate how popular a pick Morgana is these days, because she is my permaban, ban her constantly. But I haven't seen a lot of Lulu. And I've struggled myself, more than most players, I think, to play her effectively. It's a particularly odd matchup with EZ, I feel, I guess. She just helps him snowball. But in my mind, like, Lulu, especially with her ult, is like one of the better sort of like peel champions, like Janna. It's like, oh my god, an assassin's diving my ADC, I'm gonna save him. But that's not really an issue with this team. Like Fiddle is the closest thing to an assassin, so I really feel like maybe Lulu's just like a comfort pick for her. I don't even remember. I gotta get back into my shortcuts here. The Ionia Clash. It's a clash. Also in the bot lane, a little surprising here, I think, is let's take Call and Exhaust. I'm very puzzled, surprised by that. Okay. Oh, and all five gonna be cheeky here. Red's spreading out a bit defensively. This is an oversight, not having vision here. Morg playing this far too conservatively. So here they come. They're seen. No signal from Red. Okay, she's able to get out. Bit of an oversight from Bat, not pinging or anything. But Blue gets nothing on that. So, bit of a whiff from both sides. Proto saying, what are you doing, you apes? Hanging out up here. And Blue will actually consider backing? Yeah, they certainly have time to reposition. And again, just odd macro decision. Blue not having great lockdown CC potential. At most. I don't know if I can tell from here. Oh, she hasn't actually started anything. So she could have gone Whimsy and polyed something, I guess. So Red kind of playing this back a little bit, a little slower to lane, trying to show, hey, you know, we don't care. And they did drop a ward here. That puts them in a not so great warding position in a couple of minutes here. And they're going to be worried about Hecarim ganking. But that should help Protoss clear. Top being pretty quiet. Mid here. Oh, misses with the root, but he's still getting plenty of poke. Bat's doing pretty well. And here he goes immediately to his blue. Stopped by wolves on the way. Alright. Really quiet in the early game. Probably worth... I think in this bot is sort of my... Oh! It actually lands the root and the poke. Good. Lulu, of course, able to shield a bit of that. playing to her strengths. See, it's just so odd to me that she would have gone exhaust instead of like heal. I don't commonly see that on an ADC, at least in my elo. Morgana obviously not offering anything in the way of sustain, although her shield is fantastic, sort of a shield versus shield for the supports down here. But Caitlyn outranges EZ, although EZ could dash into an engage if he wants to. So here's Proto probably going to get his scuttle. He's not going to gank Talon, is he? No communication from either player at this point. Talon is pretty far up here. They're in voice, I guess, so they may very well be communicating. But here's Hakarim also. He is actually going to try to go in here. Successfully, this should be a kill. Very good fear. Hakarim's going to try to get Scuttle, and that is first blood. Very well played, and pretty bad positioning from Talon. You know, Proto just sort of finished his clear. Kind of knew he was starting top. He would have come around bot, and then, you know, Talon trying to get a good trade there, but. And Proto's actually just going to come right bot, although there's not going to be such an easy move here. Oh, but they don't see him. Wow, they actually don't have vision, so here he comes. Okay. Does get polyed. Gets the. Oh, they're going to get some damage here. Oh, and they get the kill! Caitlyn playing to a range and using Ignite from Morgana, and they are able to get the kill. And now Lulu. Honey, just back. There's nothing here for you. Oh, TP? My bad. Easy head teleport. Okay. So they're going to try to push back really quickly here, maybe? Try to get something? Alright. Really odd summoner spells from both of our ADCs in this game that I usually don't see. I'm just so used to the flash heal meta. Okay, but here's Talon sniffing around. Reveals that he's there. He is seen. Swain... little slow to react here. Not really sure. He was moving bot to kind of counteract Talon in the jungle's absence. Coming back to lane, though. Quite a mix-up bot as Morgana trades with Lulu. Caitlyn getting poked a little bit here. And here comes Hakarim now. Oh, see? Proto's vision game paying off as well. Red is able to back off a little bit here. Talon trading. Top continues to be quiet farm lane. Just getting their creeps. Okay. Okay. Little bold there. I haven't really seen huge. Okay, so here comes Hakarim again, but it's vision again. Oh my gosh, and here's Proto. Oh, the flash actually, easy flashes for it. I think that will be good enough. That was actually a pretty good decision on his part, but oh my gosh, blue just melting. Proto deep flashing in, and it pays off in spades. Easy limping out of this fight. Ooh. Incredible range from that Swain patch now. This is W, is it? And he's still doing really well mid. A little reluctant to fight this out while he's ignited. He actually flashes out and ignites himself! And the trade in mid! Wow. Swain flash. Yeah, Swain ignite too, bro. Right? Yikes. Lots of excitement in the Rift everywhere except top lane. So boring. But alright, I'll pick up for red team, and red team positioned very well now. They have Dragon. They're winning every lane except top, I think. Yeah. And Proto having a very good time in the jungle. Looks like he might be checking out top. His jungle should be up at this point, and maybe get a chance to shake that lane up a little bit. Again, he's sort of given each lane its turn after he finished his clear on his side at the very beginning, going mid, And then bot for an excellent little engage. I think he had a gank. Actually, he had 2 ganks now at this point, hasn't he? And maybe top side again, sniffing around. On the other hand, bot lane, blue pushing out fairly aggressively here. They are really trying to shove this wave for some reason. They know Hackerim's not with them, so not quite clear what they're hoping for here. Down on farm a little bit. Maybe they're just hoping to get some gold, recognizing that they're missing. Red possibly already setting up for the boy. Oh my gosh. Can't think of his name. Professional moment here. Harold. H-A-R. Oh, yes, yes, please. That is a dead Talon. He had no idea what kind of trouble he was in. He had vision on the bot, not on the top. So red will pick up a couple of plates here. Oh, no, Hecarim going to try to deter. And the root, though, take over half of his health. He will preserve turret and plates, but at quite a steep cost. And now Proto's going to grab Scuttle, and that sets him up to go bot. Let's see if blue continues to push out as aggressively as they were before. Neither team really last hitting here. They're both pushing pretty hard. And that's sort of surprising. So you take it from Red's point of view. Talon, of course, legendary roamer and ganker. He's obviously having a really rough game. But, I mean, it's a threat, right? They have vision on him as he tries to run away. He's a tough one to chase, right? Hackerim, also really good at ganking, high mobility champion, a lot of speed, a lot of danger there. So you're red, right? Maybe you don't want to push out that aggressively. You've got sort of traps on Caitlyn. She's got to disengage, but bad misplay by Hackerim. I think and forces the heal. Did Lulu bring heal? Where'd that heal come from? I should be looking up here. Yeah, Lulu brought heal so that EZ could bring teleport. What is going on with these teams? Give me a moment. This is not a good day for blue. It's not a good day. When we saw some very questionable calls right out of the gate, I think, and their big play so far was doing like a 5-man invade with basically no CC on their team, and they were going to do like a 5-man invade, and they got spotted, and then they left, and that's been about it so far. Here comes Hackerim. I would think he's gonna get seen if he's just wasting so much time here. Okay, is he actually gonna try to go Herald? He is. Okay, so I would have thought. I think Poppy did see this, and down she comes to check it out. And she's not gonna overextend for it either. But again, very questionable decision from this Hackerim. I think you wanted to either take top or mid, to win either top or mid before you went for Herald and try to sneak that one out, especially if you don't have vision control. And pretty clear Poppy saw that. So Swain scoping it out again just to make sure. And now Poppy's thinking about ganking mid. Let's see if they get the root. Oh, and okay, no, they actually want to fight and try to pick up Dragon here. And Red's in a really good position to do this. There's a flash, force from EZ, possibly too much chase here. Oh, and they actually get the W on EZ, and the hook absolutely fantastic. They've already started this, and I think we're going to see red go to round 2 pretty easily here. They are blowing this match wide open. And again, their vision game is pretty good. I mean, we got a lot of super extra vision here. Oh, that's just... Oh, he tried to dash through the wall. Excellent zone here from the alt. He really had nowhere to run except up this way, and that stalled him long enough for them to get the kill, even as he tried to dash through the wall. So, really good play. Right, just look at this enormous amount of vision that red has here. Right, there's just absolutely nothing that the enemy team can do. And I would almost say it would be worth it for Swain to come down and just get pressure here, just to take advantage of some of this vision. Try to set something up bot lane. Oh, and the exhaust comes through. The ult's not going to matter. And Lulu is going to have to flash out. Okay, even as it is. Wow, actually it tries to trade. Why not, right? I don't know if that's... Yeah, it's not quite going to be enough. Lulu, again, forced to use heal. Would have been nice to see that go out a little earlier, maybe, Lulu. Chance to get some mobility in your ADC. Keep him alive a little bit longer. Malphite here, possibly coming down with the TP. The flash. Oh, Talon wants this so badly. Is he just guessing? Good guess. How is Morgana still alive? Gets the root. Actually walks back into lane, not base. And I think Talon will try to dive this. Easy misses. Okay, Talon with a guess. That's a little odd. I don't think he saw, because he should have seen her walking back to lane. Swain with a nasty root. Forces flash. Possibly more out of Talon. Talon is going to have to back out. And now we're going to see Swain versus EZ here for a little bit. At least until red spot can return. Blue just back on their heels. Death, death, death everywhere you look. Talon having the best game out of anyone here with his wins mid. And blue just not doing a whole lot to get back vision control here. You see, vision wards galore everywhere. Possibly this comes down to Lulu. Oh, she does have her sweeper now. And she does have her Targons. Pretty good gold situation for her, actually, considering how far down she is. Oh, and the root under turret forces the ult from Lulu, the shield, and Easy is going to have to back again. Endlessly bullied out of lane. Most of blue is bot. Red not really able to take advantage of that anywhere else, even though they should have been able to see that with the kind of vision that they had. Not quite sure how to react, and it's only a matter of time until you see more turrets falling. I missed this play top. That may have been when Malphite teleported bot. But now you're starting to see that confidence. That total confidence in an invade. You can just walk in, threaten, force him back. Talon has to respond to that. And now you actually see a 3-man invade, and they're saying, what's up? Starting to get some of that vision control. Keeping blue a little more nervous. Keeping blue holed up under their turret. And this starts to be a little annoying, a little A-ramey. You know, how do you start to crack this walnut? Proto decides to back, get a buy-in. Gets his Zanyas. Setting up for Dragon here, probably. Force the next fight. And then I don't see that going well for blue. And then maybe you turn that into a turret. Hackerim understands this is a big deal. You got a beer for this. They're down 2 Drakes. They're down a lot of points. Down 5,000 gold. If they're going to win... And I think he correctly understands that it needs to start by winning bot lane in the short term. And Morgana, though, doing pretty well for herself. Okay. So where does that leave blue? They don't have EZ. Red doesn't really need Caitlyn. So, Red gonna stall a little bit here for Dragon to come up. Maybe push this lane in a little bit. And here comes EZ back to lane. He doesn't quite have teleport yet. And not going to start Dragon here. I think that's a wise play. There's little reason to take a risk like this. Caitlyn is already almost back. EZ's going to be back. And so Hackerim's little investment here did nothing. In fact, it cost him a lot of health. And he's going to have to back just as the Dragon fight is starting. This is terrible timing! Blue can't do anything here. And Proto says, forget the Dragon! I want a team fight! And may have to flash here, actually, depending on how this engage goes. He can't take EZ. Morgana is here to help him. Dragon does reset. And the root on Talon! Talon dives into Dragon Pit. Oh! And Proto aggro's Dragon to kill Talon! It is so over for Blue. Sprinting back to his turret is EZ. Poppy doesn't care. Knocks him around a little bit. Why even bother fighting it out? Gonna force it back out of EZ either way. Not sure about the back here. I would have said, shove it in, get the turret. But Red has plenty of damage here, and they will be able to pick this up just with Caitlyn alone, I think. Setting up the next big fight for mid, I think. Lulu, very bold to walk up here. Okay. Malphite, alt flash under turret. Probably the best play we have seen out of Blue all game. And that's literally all Malphite does. So glad he can do that. Not really closing up the gold gap, but put a few points on the board, and that's good. Not enough to save the turret. Very questionable position here under turret. That was unnecessarily bold from Blue. They're going to take a lot of damage. That shouldn't be enough to kill. That was not needed, Lulu. But you never want to be the Lulu that lets somebody die because you miscalculated an R. So I've been there. I've let people die because I miscalculated an R. Teammates get grumpy. Teammates get demoralized. But now she will not have it for this fight. Red, keeping vision on the flanks, like to see. Oh, and here is Malphite. But Poppy is here this time and will have none of it. Smacking him into the wall. Girl is getting tanky. And turrets are melting. There's very little here to be excited about for Blue as they... I'm not even sure what they fight for at this point. They're back to their walls. And I'm kind of curious to check vision score at this point. We're actually seeing better vision score for Lulu. That, I find, is a little bit easier when you're on the defensive because you have less territory to cover and sweep. You've got a pretty good idea of where the enemy wards are, and you're fairly safe when you're looking for them. She's just going to pick up a couple more wards there, a couple more points in the vision score. I don't know. I don't think Caitlyn's traps are what's helping her here, but you don't see much in the way of vision from EZ. That's bad. Again, when you're losing, vision is one of those things that you can, that you've always got, that you can find an advantage in. Wow. Okay, Proto gonna try to fight this out. Whoa, what? And flashes. And the root! And Swain says, thank you. Talon just gonna try to pick out something in the back line here. Gonna try to get Morgana, maybe? Oh! He gets nothing. Nothing. That is a tilted Talon. He is now 4/6/2, absolutely unable to burst down a support with a Pip of Health and a jungle with a Pip of Health. That is really sad. So, Swain gonna back it by. He's, obviously full up. Proto gonna do a little bit of farming here. And you're actually seeing Morgana. Maybe she's already thinking Dragon or Baron. She's trying to get a little vision here. They will... I don't remember who had Scuttle there. I probably Red, given how much map control Red has. And, just run up the vision score a little bit. It's really good. Ooh, actually, blue here in strength. And they just don't have the damage for this sort of thing at all, even when they've got the numbers. Talon gonna go deep. Flashes just for a kill on the support. He is that desperate at this point. He's willing to go trade 1-for-1 for Morgana. I don't know what you do. I mean, nobody wants to surrender because it's Clash. Serious mode, serious time, serious game. But blue hasn't had a moment that this has been looking up for them. And trading 1-1 versus the support as an assassin, I don't know if that was worth, bro. Probably not, especially when you look at assist gold. Okay, Lulu here showing some mobility, and that's good. Maybe a little too greedy trying to clear that ward. Caitlyn gonna back out. And Dread gonna clean up a little bit here. Seeing a lot of confidence in Proto from this Morgana. She's staying close. You're seeing him stay very close here, but sort of thinking around some of his movement patterns. It's good. You kind of want to find that synergy as a support, not just with your ADC, but as you start to get into the mid and late game where you're looking. And I often find that the jungle is more of the play caller and paying a little bit more attention to the macro. So you kind of want to be thinking what they're doing, where they're going, what the next big play is going to be. And also keeping vision on objectives in a way that other roles maybe aren't worried about so much. Talon is going to try to assassinate Poppy. This I need to see. We got to be here for this. Okay. He's not going to try to assassinate Poppy. But he's going to try to assassinate... What do you do? You're Talon right now. What do you do? You go... Aah! You take out the ADC. Hell yeah, you do. That's a good play. And you circle around, you try to get some damage out. And this is where blue is in such straits, because even if they get a good fight, even if they get a good pick, they simply don't have the damage. They're that far behind. So... I mean, this is where I just want to surrender as a player because, I just do not see a path forward for them. They never got a dragon. They're down 7,000 gold. The enemy team has twice their kills. Easy starting to do some damage. I mean, he's a great scaling champion. Lulu's pretty decent in the late game. But Talon never paid off for you, he doesn't... He's going to try to get Scuttle here? Is that the play? Questionable. Questionable. See, they're together again. All right, blue sort of desperately clumping up in mid in front of their base. They, outside of the walls, they just have top turret left. They never took a single turret. They did get 2 of them down to about 10% health. Not even. Oh, didn't get the root. Lulu in enormous trouble there. That's a difficult wall to flash across. And she didn't even have flash, so she was just very caught out there. Not an enormous amount of value out of her anyway at this point, so not the best pick for red to get, but... Okay, easy using his ult just to try to clear the wave. Their best play right now is just to keep that tower putting out damage. Okay. Red, kind of recognizing that the ARAM play maybe not the best. Gonna try to get some vision here. Proto maybe hoping for a jungle bait. But there's really nothing on here for blue to get except talent. Talent! Going deep. He's a man on a mission. Thinking big brain here. Big brain, big brain. Okay, you go all the way around. You go way around. They don't see you. They don't have vision. All right. You go, whoa, oh. Oh, now they know. Now they know you're here. Okay, they know you're in the backfield. And I'm not going to say terror fills their hearts because okay, now you wasted that whole vision sweep thing that you did. You go back to the way you were before and they see you because there is a ward there because you didn't sweep there. And in 1v1 versus swing, because I mean that hasn't really worked all game. Oh, okay. All right, Swain actually with the ult, and oh, you see the flash from Talon, and so what did all that get you, Talon? What's it all that get you, Sue? Not a lot. Not a lot. Alright! But red doing very well. Finally have the turret down in mid, and they will, they should. Oh, they actually decided to back off from this huge engage from Hakarib. Proto ults. Talon, I believe, goes down. Lulu will go down. Lulu doesn't go down somehow. Proto flashes for it. And I just think they just end here. They've got enormous pressure. It's just Malphite and EZ. EZ can try to clear minions, I think. There aren't siege minions here yet. But you're talking 5 versus 1 EDC. And red has just enormous amounts of CC. And so that draws the first round to a close. Very decisively in red's favor from the beginning. But I think Proto making a very decisive contribution to every lane except top. So mid and bot. Pretty early on, tilting things heavily in red's favor. And Hakarib is a fantastic gank champion. And just... I think Swain's a little easier to gank than freaking Talon, and yet he wasn't there. He didn't show up mid. So, jungle diff? I don't know. Let's have a look at the damage here. Swain. Wow. Swain and Caitlyn. Enormous amounts of damage. Easy, pretty good. Interesting, this is a pretty close grouping here. Would not have really expected that. All around 14,000 damage. On their team, but yeah, sort of predictable. Take a look at vision score. Here we go, vision score. Oh, 68 vision score from Lulu. and 74 actually from Pro 61. So that was pretty good. Again, it's like I was saying, I feel like it's a little easier to rack up vision score when you're on the defensive. And I freaking love this mechanic that Riot put. Just that Fiddle plays so well with vision right now, and just incentivizes vision and sets up your team so well. Because just vision makes such a difference. Words save lives, people. Play swords. And on to the next one, I guess. So I will see you for the next one.